The rumor that OSHA is cracking down on enforcing NFPA 70E is not substantiated. NFPA 70E, which stands for Standard for Electrical Safety in the Workplace, is a nationally recognized consensus standard. It provides specific electrical safety requirements for employees working on or near electrical equipment. However, it is crucial to understand that NFPA 70E itself is not a regulation or code that is directly enforced by OSHA. OSHA does reference NFPA 70E in its own electrical safety standard, which is found in 29 CFR 1910.333. This reference is significant because it means that employers can demonstrate compliance with OSHA's electrical safety standard by adhering to the requirements outlined in NFPA 70E. This does not imply direct enforcement of NFPA 70E by OSHA. Instead, it offers a pathway for employers to meet OSHA's requirements by following a recognized and well-established standard. OSHA inspectors may use NFPA 70E as a guideline when they are assessing an employee's compliance with OSHA's electrical safety standard. This means that while they cannot directly fine or cite an employer for violating NFPA 70E, they can use it as a benchmark to evaluate whether the employer is meeting the broader requirements of OSHA's electrical safety regulations. The key takeaway is that OSHA continues to reference NFPA 70E as a valuable source of compliance with its electrical safety standard. But OSHA does not have the authority to directly enforce NFPA 70E. The role of NFPA 70E in electrical safety is to provide detailed guidance on how to protect employees from electrical hazards in the workplace. It covers a wide range of topics, including hazard identification, risk assessment, personal protective equipment, safe work practices, and electrical safety training. NFPA 70E is updated regularly to reflect the latest advances in electrical safety technology and best practices. It is developed by a committee of experts from various fields, including electrical engineering, safety management, and regulatory compliance. The standard is widely used by employers in the United States and other countries as a basis for their electrical safety programs. OSHA's electrical safety standards are designed to protect employees from a variety of electrical hazards, including electric shock, arc flash, and arc blast. These hazards can cause serious injuries, including burns, electrocution, and death. OSHA's standards require employers to implement a comprehensive electrical safety program that includes hazard identification, risk assessment, and control measures. Employers must also provide employees with appropriate training and personal protective equipment. When an OSHA inspector evaluates an employer's electrical safety program, they will look for evidence that the employer is following OSHA's standards. They may also review the employer's records, such as training logs, safety audits, and incident reports. In addition, the inspector may interview employees to assess their understanding of electrical safety procedures. If an OSHA inspector finds that an employer is not in compliance with OSHA's electrical safety standards, they may issue a citation and assess penalties. The amount of the penalty will depend on the severity of the violation and the employer's history of compliance. Employers have the right to contest OSHA citations. If an employer believes that a citation is unfair or that the penalty is too high, they can file an appeal with the Occupational Safety and Health Review Commission. In summary, while OSHA does not directly enforce NFPA 70E, it recognizes the standard as a valuable source of guidance for employers who are trying to comply with OSHA's electrical safety standards. Employers who follow the requirements of NFPA 70E are more likely to have a safe workplace and to avoid OSHA citations. Employers should conduct regular hazard assessments to identify potential electrical hazards in the workplace. The hazard assessment should consider all potential sources of electrical energy, including power lines, electrical equipment, and wiring. Employers should implement control measures to eliminate or reduce the risk of electrical hazards. Control measures may include engineering controls, such as insulation, grounding, and guarding, as well as administrative controls, such as safe work practices and lockout/tagout procedures. Employers must provide employees with appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves, sleeves, and eye protection. The personal protective equipment must be appropriate for the type of electrical hazard that the employee is exposed to. Employers must provide employees with comprehensive electrical safety training. The training should cover the hazards of electricity, the control measures that are in place, and the proper use of personal protective equipment. Employers should regularly inspect their electrical equipment to ensure that it is in good working order. Any damaged or defective equipment should be repaired or replaced immediately. Employers should establish a lockout/tagout program to prevent accidental energization of electrical equipment during maintenance or repair. The lockout/tagout program should include written procedures, training, and regular audits. Employers should investigate all electrical incidents to identify the root causes and to prevent future incidents. The investigation should include a review of the incident, interviews with employees, and an inspection of the equipment involved. Employers should keep accurate records of all electrical safety activities, including hazard assessments, training, inspections, and incident investigations. These records can be used to track progress and to identify areas where improvement is needed. Employers should regularly review their electrical safety program to ensure that it is effective and up to date. The review should consider changes in technology, regulations, and best practices. Employers should promote a culture of safety in the workplace. This includes encouraging employees to report hazards, to follow safe work practices, and to participate in safety training. By following these steps, employers can create a safe workplace for their employees and avoid OSHA citations. Understanding the relationship between OSHA and NFPA 70E is essential for ensuring electrical safety in the workplace. While OSHA does not directly enforce NFPA 70E, compliance with NFPA 70E can help employers meet OSHA's electrical safety requirements. A proactive approach to electrical safety, including hazard assessments, control measures, training, and regular inspections, is crucial for protecting employees from electrical hazards. Staying informed about OSHA's electrical safety standards and NFPA 70E is an ongoing process. Employers should regularly review these standards and guidelines to ensure that their electrical safety programs are up to date and effective. Remember, electrical safety is not just a matter of compliance, it is a commitment to protecting the well-being of employees and preventing potentially life-threatening incidents. A well-implemented electrical safety program can significantly reduce the risk of electrical injuries and fatalities in the workplace. Consider specific scenarios where NFPA 70E guidelines are particularly helpful for complying with OSHA regulations. For example, NFPA 70E provides detailed guidance on selecting appropriate personal protective equipment for different electrical hazards, which can assist employers in meeting OSHA's requirements for providing and using PPE. NFPA 70E also outlines specific safe work practices for working on or near energized equipment, such as the use of insulated tools and the establishment of an electrically safe work condition. Following these practices can help employers comply with OSHA's requirements for safe work procedures. In addition, NFPA 70E provides guidance on developing and implementing an arc flash hazard analysis, which is a critical component of OSHA's electrical safety regulations. The arc flash hazard analysis helps employers determine the potential arc flash hazards in their workplace and implement appropriate protective measures. By following NFPA 70E's guidance on arc flash hazard analysis, employers can demonstrate compliance with OSHA's requirements for protecting employees from arc flash hazards. It's also important to note that OSHA may issue interpretations or guidance documents that further clarify the relationship between OSHA's electrical safety standards and NFPA 70E. Employers should stay informed about these interpretations and guidance documents to ensure that they are complying with the latest requirements. In conclusion, while the rumor of OSHA directly cracking down on enforcing NFPA 70E is unsubstantiated, NFPA 70E remains a vital resource for employers seeking to comply with OSHA's electrical safety standards. By understanding the relationship between OSHA and NFPA 70E and implementing a comprehensive electrical safety program, employers can create a safer workplace for their employees and reduce the risk of electrical injuries and fatalities. It is essential to regularly review and update electrical safety programs to ensure they align with the latest standards and regulations.